You're 25. You just got promoted. You finally feel like a real adult. Your paycheck is bigger, your confidence is bigger, and your wish list is suddenly huge. And then you step into a car dealership. A shiny truck is sitting there like a trophy. The seats smell like new leather. The screen is massive. The lights inside look like a spaceship. And the salesperson says the most dangerous sentence in modern money history. What monthly payment works for you? Not. Can you afford this? Not. What will this do to your future? Just. What payment feels comfortable? Today, I'm going to show you a simple truth that's so powerful, dealerships never want you to learn it. A manageable monthly payment can quietly cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars later. And yes, this will be so simple that parents can play it for kids and everyone will get it. My name is Elon. And let's talk about the biggest money costume people buy without even realizing it. Here's what happens in the dealership. You're standing next to the truck. You're excited. Your brain is already imagining you driving it. And the salesperson doesn't talk about the full price first. Because the full price sounds scary. Instead, they put you under what I call the payment spell. It's like a magician saying, "Don't look over there, look right here." They want your brain thinking in small monthly bites, like this. It's just $800 a month. It's just $900 a month. It's just $1,076 a month. Just. But money doesn't work like that. Because monthly payments are not the real cost. They're only the entrance fee to a much bigger game. Let's make it kid simple. If you buy a toy for $10 once, that's one thing. But if you agree to pay $10 every month forever, that toy becomes a monster. That's what monthly payments can do. Now, I'm not here to call anyone stupid. People buy expensive cars for reasons that make sense emotionally. Let's be honest. You might think, my old car feels embarrassing. I want to look successful. Adults drive nice cars. I worked hard. I deserve it. And then there's the big invisible reason. The truck feels like proof. Proof that you made it. Proof that you leveled up. Proof that you're not a kid anymore. The dealership doesn't sell transportation. They sell a feeling. You belong in the successful club now. But here's a hard truth. Looking successful and being successful are not the same thing. One is a costume. The other is a bank account that can breathe. Let's do the numbers in a way even a 10-year-old can follow. Imagine the truck ends up costing $70,000 after taxes, fees, and all the little extras they recommend. You put down $7,000. You borrow $63,000. Interest is 7%. Term is 72 months, 6 years. So you pay around $1,076 per month. Now here's the first shock. Over 6 years, you don't pay $70,000. You pay monthly payments total about $77,500 plus your down payment. About $7,000 total. About $84,500. So step 1. You paid $84,500. Now step 2 is where it hurts. After 6 years, the truck is no longer new. It's older, it has miles, and it's worth less. Let's say it's worth about $31,000. So you paid $84,500 for something that becomes $31,000. That difference, over $50,000, is money that didn't build your future. It evaporated. Like buying an ice cream cone, but it melts before you take a bite. Now we get to the part that changes lives. Here's a simple game. The future you test whenever you want to buy something expensive. Ask, what would this money become if I didn't spend it? Because money can grow. That's what investing is. Let's say instead of buying the $70,000 truck, you do this. You buy a reliable used car for $15,000 cash. And you invest the difference. About $55,000. Now we assume a boring average return, like 7% per year over many years. This is not get rich quick. This is get rich slowly and safely. And here's the wild part. That one decision, the $55,000 you didn't burn, can grow into something like hundreds of thousands of dollars by retirement age. So the truck isn't just a truck. It's also the future money you gave up. That's why I call it the trade. You're trading future freedom for present vibes. Present vibes feel amazing. Future freedom is invisible until you need it. Even if you can handle the payment, trucks come with extra costs that creep in like tiny money-eating insects. Here's what often happens. 1. Gas. A truck usually drinks more fuel than a small car. So maybe you spend an extra $100, $200 per month on gas. 2. Insurance. Insurance can jump. You expected one number, it becomes another. 3. Tires and maintenance. Big tires cost more. Service costs more. And if you don't have extra cash, you put it on a credit card. Now you're paying interest on your interest. That's like paying a fee on your fee on your fee. And one day you wake up and your adult truck starts controlling your life. Not because you're weak, but because the math is heavy. Here's the most important thing most people miss. Most people don't buy one expensive vehicle. They buy one and then another and then another. A lot of people repeat the cycle every 7 years. So imagine two people. Person A, the look successful path, buys a new expensive truck every 7 years. Person B, the be wealthy path, buys a reliable used car every 7 years and invests the difference. They both drive to work. They both sit in traffic. They both buy groceries. They both live normal lives. But one person ends with a driveway full of expensive-looking decisions and the other ends with real wealth. Because investing is like planting seeds. And big car payments are like eating the seeds. Let's say this clearly and simply. A dealership makes money when you finance. Because financing creates bank commissions, add-ons, warranties, protection packages, extra fees. And the monthly payment question is the perfect trick. Because it moves your focus away from what is this costing my life? And onto, can I survive this month? But surviving is not winning. Winning is building a life where money stops feeling like a constant emergency. Here's a kid-friendly metaphor. A fancy vehicle can be like a superhero costume. When you put it on, you feel powerful. But if you can only afford the costume by giving away your future, it's not a superhero costume. It's a trap. Real power is not what you drive. Real power is not panicking when something breaks, not being stuck in a job you hate, having options, having time. A vehicle can take you places. But a big payment can also trap you in one place. The paycheck-to-paycheck treadmill. Now we get practical. Here are 5 smart options. Pick the one that fits your life. Option 1. Rent the truck when you actually need it. If you need a truck bed a few times a year, moving furniture, hauling something, rent it. Renting 10 times a year might cost far less than owning a giant payment 12 months a year. Option 2. Buy the base version. If you truly need a truck for work, don't buy the luxury version. A lot of the price difference is leather, bigger screen, fancy trim, status upgrades. Your future doesn't care about leather. Your future cares about your savings rate. Option 3. Let someone else pay depreciation. Buy a vehicle that's 24 years old. The first few years are when a vehicle often loses value the fastest. Let someone else eat that loss. Option 4. Pick the vehicle that matches your real life. Be honest. Do you tow heavy stuff every week? Or do you commute to work and carry groceries? Choose for reality, not for commercials. Option 5. The freedom plan: buy a reliable used car with cash and invest the difference consistently. This is the boring plan. It's also the plan that makes people quietly wealthy. Here's a rule you can teach a child. The 3 questions rule before a big purchase. Ask, do I need it, or do I want to look like I need it? What will this cost me in the future if I choose it today? If my future self could vote, would they say thank you or why? If your future self would say why, pause. Pausing is power. Let's go back to that moment. The salesperson asks, what payment works for you? Your new script is, I don't shop by payment. I shop by total cost. And I'm not trading my future for a car smell that fades in 8 weeks. Because yes, new cars feel exciting. But humans adapt fast. After a few months, it's just your car. But the payment stays. People think the flex is the shiny truck, the leather seats, the big screen. But the real flex is saying no when everyone says yes, owning your time, being able to walk away, retiring early, sleeping peacefully. That's the flex. So here's your challenge. Tonight, take 5 minutes. Write down your current car payment, if you have one, what you pay for insurance, what you pay for gas, and one number. What you could invest instead. Because the moment you see the number, you can't unsee it. If you want more videos that tell the truth about money in a way that's clear enough for kids, but powerful enough to change adult lives, subscribe. And comment one word below. Freedom. Because the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to be free.